Hello everyone, PocketWatch here and welcome back in another episode of Umineko because it's about time to read some more of this awesome story. Yeah, with that start let's just go because we don't mess with Mama Eva. Let's just go.
そしてお前のそのみすぼらしい姿を鏡に映してみるがいい。お前の服のどこに翼が？
Yep, that where we ended last time. So my theory is apparently true.
どこに
Probably.
片翼のわしが許されているのか。貴様など後ろ宮家の跡継ぎを残すためだけの存在じゃないの。
Oh wow, that's so harsh.
身の程をわきまえるがいい。このゲス女が。
Holy shit! Eva's face twisted hideously as her words gouged into Natsuhi's heart like talons wrenching at it. There were 100 ways Natsuhi wanted to respond. However, her anger and sorrow crushed her throat, and none of those words managed to make it to her mouth. Her anger had nowhere to go, and became a single hot tear that slowly dripped down.
なーに？
Holy shit, that face! This is disturbing. This is actually disturbing right now. I think my microphone is way too loud. Well, I will try to... Wait a second, I will just adjust it. Okay, that should be fine now. Sorry for that.
何か言い返したいならどうぞ言い返しなさいよ。ほーら。
Eva faced her with provocative gaze. However, Natsuhi could do nothing but tremble, her clenched fist quivering. Kraus quietly broke that powder cake tension. Okay. Woo!
席を外しなさい。頭を冷やすといい。
Natsuhi resented the fact that her husband had not come to her aid, shifted the focus of her attack.
あなたはさっきから何を言われているのか分かってるんですか？
But that's probably true, I think.
この人たちは言うにこと書いてあなたのことをお
And
父
he
様へ
knows
の裏
that.
切り者呼ばわりしているんです。私たちが後ろ宮家の栄光を守り、お父様からそれを受け継ぐため日々高潔であろうとする全ての努力をないがしろにして踏みにじる。あなたもあなたです。どうして言い返さないんですか？あなたが言い返さないから私が言い返しているのに、さっきからあなたは私に任せっきりで、その私に頭を冷やして来いなんて言うんですか？いつも私ばかり。私はいつも真剣にこの家のことを考えているのに、それをあなたは
Damn. Natsuhi was already unable to hide her tears. She flew from the room in that state. After that, all that remained was a somewhat embarrassed mood about the parlor. When the sound of footsteps grew distant and silence returned, Kraus shrugged his shoulders slightly.
妻が失礼した。昔から感情を抑えるのは下手でね。私も苦労している。
あんなのに切り盛りされてたんじゃ、兄さんも気苦労が絶えないわね。
Holy shit, Eva, you are so good. Horrible, but good.
奥様、何でもありません。 下がりなさい。
Natsuki flew into her room and threw herself onto the bed, lamenting. Those heart-wrenching sobs reached Kumasawa in the hallway.
おいたわしや奥様。奥様とエヴァ様は犬猿の仲。
Yeah, we kinda saw that.
このお二人の関係を説明するのは、女の私にはとてもしんどくございます。後ろ宮家は血を特に重んじられますが、嫁いで家を出れば、本来は序列から除籍されます。
Oh, so she left. Wait, so they're not married right now? And she was somehow left in the family?
ですから、エヴァ様も本来は秀吉様とのご成婚の際に除籍されるはずだったのです。
Oh, Eva should have been removed. Okay. Okay, if a woman marries and leaves the family. Okay. So why? How's happened that she's still in the family?
ところが、これは誰のせいでもありません。ましてや、奥様のせいであろうはずもあります。神様の気まぐれとしか言いようがありません。
Oh yeah, she wasn't left from the family because she, like we saw before, kind of forced Hideyoshi to take Ushiromiya family. So basically, she took her husband to the family. Not she's going to the other family.
クラウス様と夏日様にはなかなか子宝が授からなかったのです。何しろ男尊女卑の後宮家でございます。妻は後継ぎを残すための道具。
God damn it, that's hard.
その妻が唯一の役割を果たせないのなら、もはや人間扱いなどされません。
Oh, what an episode.
当時の奥様が親方様からどれほど責め苛まれていたか思い出すのも苦しゅうございます。そんな中、エヴァ様に秀吉様とのご結婚の話が持ち上がりました。エヴァ様は狡猾でした。奥様がいつまでも身ごもられないことにつけ入って親方様に取り入ったのです。
Wow, she even used her.
入り婿を取って自分が跡継ぎを産むと吹き込み、ご自分の席を後宮家にとどまらせるよう認めさせたのでございます。
Holy crap. So it doesn't matter if Hideyoshi would take Ushiromiya family or not name. She would be out of register anyway. But she avoided it. Ah, Eva.
後宮家に嫁ぎ、戸様扱いの奥様と入り婿を取る形で血族として残ったエヴァ様は、後宮家の序列の中では雲泥の差。しかもエヴァ様は先にそれも男児をご出産されております。どれほど奥様の立場がエヴァ様の前で弱いものであったか、お察しいただけますでしょうか。奥様にとっては、もし自分がすぐに解任することができれば、エヴァ様の入り婿など親方様に認めさせずに済み、今日のエヴァ様の増長を許さずに済んだだろうという悔しい気持ちがあるに違いありません。しかし、それは奥様のせいであろうはずもない。すべては気まぐれな神様とジェシカさんをお届けすることが遅れたコウノトリのせいなのでございます。だからといって奥様にはそうと割り切れるはずもない。ただただ妻としての責務を全うできなかったことに、女として悔し涙をこぼすしかできないでしょう。はあ、おいたわしや。私には何もできず、こうして物陰から見守ることしかできないのです。
Okay, and we are like... So now we are going probably to the kids, and this is before this meeting, or at least before Natsuhi left. Yeah. So this clock is actually the time in the game. That's nice. Okay, anyway. Having that meeting outside, let's just see what the kids are doing. We cross the hall again and our way to the entrance. As we did, we once again spotted that witch portrait. However, spotted is probably not the best word to describe that experience. It was more like our eyes were inexorably drawn to it. That woman's eye, with their sage-like glamour, definitely had the power to make those who viewed it stand root to the spot.
魔女ベアトリーチェか。
Wow, I like this soundtrack. I think I heard something similar before. I'm not sure where though. Maybe I know the band who made this? Huh. Anyway, that's a nice song.
本当かね。
バトラ信じてない？
Back when he had asked what this picture was, the first person to tell him had been Maria. Therefore, when Butler showed sign of doubt, Maria must have felt that Butler didn't have faith in her. Of course, that wasn't what Butler meant. Maria ran up to the portrait and began banging on the plate hanging below it. Maybe the title of the portrait was written there. Maria, trying to prove that she was lying, obstinately continued to hit the plate.
ああ、悪い悪い。
Like if the plate was evidence that it's true.
別にマリアが言ったのを疑ったわけじゃないぜ。
バトラ納得。
When he patted Maria's head and apologized, she seems to accept it, sticking out her chest and proudly oohing. Everyone laughs with Maria oohing.
何何？我が最愛の魔女ベアトリーチェ。
Oh, so that's not just the plate, you mean that whole, like, big transcription on the left side of the portrait.
懐かしき故郷を貫くってなんだこの怪しげな長い碑文はよ。
The plate did have the title of the portrait written on it, but it was much too big to contain only that. Beneath the title was what appeared to be a long epitaph. If you just skimmed over it, several unnerving words would jump out at you.
すげえだろそれ。じいさまが書かせたものだよ。意味深だろ？マリア知ってる。黄金の隠し場所。
おいおい、後ろ宮家の隠し黄金の話か？そりゃまた懐かしい話だね。っていうか兄貴、これマジなのか？
これを書かせたおじいさまは、この絵とこの碑文に関しては何も語ってくれないんだ。でも、親類たちの間では、おじいさまの黄金の隠し場所を記したもので、
So, now we are going on an adventure for One Piece.
この謎を解いた者に家督と黄金のすべてを譲るという意味ではないかともっぱらささやかれてるよ。
マリア聞いた、マリア聞いた。黄金いっぱいいっぱい。さてな、10トンの金塊なんてね。私はちょいと眉唾だけどな。
しかしよ、こんな碑文を読んじまうとマジかなって気になっちまうな。
That's a lot of gold. Yeah. Almost seems real. Like, this amount of gold also seems not real, but yeah. I think I already explained the grandfather upbringing. But let me also mention that Ushiromiya family legend of the gold. Grandfather succeeded in Ushiromiya family after it was destroyed in the Great Kanto earthquake, and by successfully riding the stormy seas after the war, he managed to accumulate great wealth. That much of the story everyone knows. However, this is where the strange part begins. Part of it involves grandfather's black magic obsession, so the credibility is extremely low, but... well, wait until the end before you doubt or make fun of it. Okay, before we go to this, I want to ask you, because I think I want to make more visual novel series right now. Maybe one more, and I want to ask you, what else would you recommend me to read? I would like to read something which have like maybe several endings, or 2 or 3 or more, and that have like choices, so I can like, you know, kind of make my own story. I don't know if Umineko have that, but I think this is interesting story anyway. But I want to, you know, do some series where I actually do some roads. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, that was the question, and yeah, I don't know why I put it in the middle of the episode. I should do this in the beginning of the episode or at the end. After the war, grandfather correctly predicted what the future would hold and won in a huge gamble, accumulating a vast store of wealth. But there's a mysterious legend about how he gained his initial funding. Grandfather came from a branch family and had no connections in the business world of the financial world. Even though he later built connections with the occupying forces, he supposedly started as a nameless person who hadn't yet gained anyone's trust. It takes trust to gather money. There's no way anyone will lead money to someone they didn't trust. That makes sense. How did grandfather, who had no reputation at all, manage to obtain his first vast chunk of funds? When he asked that question, grandfather supposedly answered like this. On a certain day, I encountered the Golden Witch Beatrice. Grandfather then went on and on about his continuing research into alchemy and techniques for summoning demons in order to become a great magician. And the entity summoned as the result of the demon calling ceremony was the Golden Witch Beatrice. He then apparently made a contract by which he would receive fortune and honor in exchange for his own soul. The witch then granted grandfather 10 tons of gold. Holy shit, that's a lot. But is it worth your soul? I wouldn't say so. Grandfather used this gold as collateral to prevent a vast quantity of funds, which he then used to multiply his wealth many times over and to revive the Ushiromiya family. It seems this story is so old that even our parents were told it when they were still children. So back when our parents were young, they would explore this island in this sort of ways, believing that the gold grandfather had received from the witch might be hidden somewhere. However, since there was a danger of getting them lost in the abandoned forest, grandmother began to spread the story with the witch lived in the forest and approaching it was forbidden. Sorry. This is very rare for me to like read out loud so much text in English. Sorry if I sometimes like make breaks.
俺たちも小さい頃、親からその話を聞かされて、宝探しと称して島中はあちこちうろうろして、森で迷ってワンワン泣いて、使用人さんに見つけてもらって、親にめちゃくちゃ怒られたんじゃなかったっけ？懐かしいぜ。
バカだったよな。だってよ、じいさまはその資本金で儲けた挙句でこの島を買うんだぜ。 この島に来る前から黄金を持ってたってことになるじゃねえか。この島にあるわけがないぜ。
そうとも限らないよ。その黄金が元からこの島に隠されていて、それを確実に自分のものにするためにこの島を丸々買い取ったとかね。
はあ。
何しろ10トンもあるんだもん。
Yeah, that's kinda legend. It was 10 metric stones.
安全な場所に移すより隠し場所そのものを確保する方が現実的だよ。
この碑文を書かせたのは2年前。
If that's true.
それもじいさま自身ってなると、なるほど。黄金伝説も信憑性が増してくるじゃねえか。
How does it make it more believable? Wait. I bet that was made 2 years ago. Grandfather wrote it himself. I guess, kinda. But also we can assume that he's just jack shit crazy. And got crazy 2 years ago. Or something like that.
じいさまが後ろ宮家復興の資本金にしたという魔女に授けられた黄金が10トン。そいつがどこかに今も眠っていて、じいさまはこの謎を解けたやつに全部を譲ろうって。じいさまらしいセンスというか、なんといい。マジならなんとも景気のいい話だぜ。
The epitaph card in the plate was very mysterious, with something like poem or a song written on it. That text was incredibly disturbing, filled with the signs of grandfather's black magic hobby, and its contents were in truly bad taste. But it could definitely be viewed as a puzzle which... puzzle which, if solved, sorry, might lead to the hidden gold.
そういうつもりなのかどうか、おじいさまの胸中は想像もつかないけどね。一つ言えるのは、このうさんくさい碑文をおじいさまは一族全員に告示するかのようにここに掲示したこと。そして黄金の存在はほのめかしながらも、未だにその隠し場所について一切触れないこと。
I wonder if grandfather is counting for that someone will actually find this. He don't want to like put a will, he just want to find somewhere who's worth of this wealth and judge it by person who believe in this thing that happened to him apparently, and do the search. You know, he want to be sure that the one who inherits the wealth will be the same as him.
そこから親たちが想像を膨らませて、おじいさまの知恵比べに違いないって言い出した。
欲の皮が突っ張ってるうちの親父あたりだろうぜ。じいさまの黒魔術趣味はバカにしてるくせに、この隠し黄金の話だけは信じてやがる。調子のいい話さ。
Of course he would believe that.
確かに現実的な話じゃないよね。当時無名で何のコネクションもなかったおじいさまに無償で莫大な金塊を融資する人物なんているわけがない。それがいたからこそ、おじいさまはそのスポンサーを魔女と呼んだというなら考えられない。
でもよ、10トンだぜ10トン。一体現金に直したらいくらくらいになるんだっていうか、とんでもない量になるはずだぜ。
とんでもない量だよ。人類が有史以来発掘した黄金はせいぜい10万トンって言われてる。
Whew! So 10 tons is actually quite a lot.
人類の歴史が手にした黄金の1万分の1を個人が手にしてるっていうのはとてつもないことだよ。それが一箇所にあり、しかもそれをおじいさまにポンと貸し出せるような魔女。ただものじゃないね。
Or she just teleported it from near bank.
私はよ、その10トンって数字ももはや嘘くさいと思ってるぜ。
Yeah, maybe it's stolen.
じいさま以外に見たやつはいないんだろ。仮に気前のいい魔女が実在して黄金を貸したとしても、 それは10は10でも10キロぐらいの間違いじゃねえのか?
That's also a possibility that story was just made up big than it was like at the beginning. This is the case in most of stories, actually. Like, there's always grain of truth in the stories, but they are not always the same.
10キロでも相当いい金額になるはずだぜ。
おお、10キロの黄金っていくら?
Maria, who wasn't following the story and felt like she was being spoken to in riddles, finally found a place where she could ask us a question. It was a question I also wanted answered right then. Whenever it was 10 kilograms or 10 tons, it still felt like a huge amount, but I had no idea exactly how huge. George Aniki folded his arms and tried to remember the market price of gold.
さあ、金も相場の影響を受けるから何とも言えないし、純度や鋳造先の信用によっても変わってくる。
That's true.
換金に手数料もかかるし。ただ、希少金属であることは間違いなくて、このまま採掘が進めば、人類はあと半世紀ほどで全てを掘り尽くしてしまうんじゃないかって憶測もある。デタラメに言って、1キロあたり200万円程度の価値はあるんじゃないかと思うね。
Okay. And with that information, I will end this episode for now, because I feel like we can expect longer episode next time. And yeah, I think that will be it. I will look for another visual novel as well to read in other days, like to not make only content from Umineko. And I hope you will like it. I should probably share my visual novel database, the NDB page. Yeah, I think I should do that. Anyway, thank you for watching this video and listening my blabbling. So yeah, I will see you in the next one. For now, Pocket Watch is going out.